So you're thinking about buying a home in San Antonio or the state of Texas? If so, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this entire video. I'm going to be breaking down the whole buying process into 7 easy steps, and we're getting into it right now. Quick reminder before we jump into the video, if you're planning a move to San Antonio, Texas, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of our video updates. I cover everything from market updates to new construction, home tours, and a lot of other things in between, kind of like this educational video. Now, let's get into the video. All right, so you're probably wondering what the first step to buying a home would be, and it really is that simple. It's to contact me. Give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, fly me a pigeon, whatever works for you. I know it sounds that simple, but let me just give you an example of something that we've seen recently of why it's important to reach out to a realtor. One of the agents that is on the team that I'm on, Mim's group, was working with a client, and she went into new construction by herself, just taking a look at homes, wanting to purchase, of course, and wasn't going to use a realtor to go through with that transaction. Of course, that is possible. You're totally able to do that. But once she was able to connect with a realtor, which was one of our team members, to walk her through the process, she was able to get an extremely large chunk of closing costs taken off of her side of payment. She was able to get other incentives, a whole lot of extra little things that sometimes you wouldn't think about if you didn't have realtor guidance, or they weren't going to be there if she wasn't going to use a realtor. So that's why it's important to reach out. You also want to work with a local agent that's going to know the San Antonio market inside and out. There are a lot of surrounding suburbs of San Antonio that are also very enjoyable to live in that I cover as well. And I'll just say you don't want to make one of the largest investments of your life without somebody who's going to be in your corner the entire time. All of my contact info, my phone number that you can text, call, and also my email is going to be linked right below in the pinned comment, as well as the description. Whether you're moving in 90 days or 9 months, it's never too soon to get the process started. Please feel free to reach out at any time. You might be wondering what happens once you reach out to me. Step number 2 is going to be scheduling a free Zoom consultation with me, where we're going to meet face to face and go over what we like to call the 5 W's. This gives me a clear picture of what you're looking for in terms of search, your timeline, and a couple of other things. So we'll go through the 5 W's very quickly. It's going to be who, what, when, where, and why. The first one, who. Who is going to be making this purchase? Is it you? Is it you and your partner? Is it you and your family? Is it going to be an LLC? Is it going to be a trust? All of these things are going to matter whenever it comes into writing up a contract, writing up an agreement, anything along those lines, which is why it's important for me to know that. Also, I can understand and be in your shoes whenever looking for properties, just to be able to provide options that may work better for you. Next, we're gonna go into what. What exactly are you looking for? How many beds? How many baths? Do you need a 2-car garage? Do you need a large backyard? Are there certain amenities within the home that are absolute non-negotiables for you? A water softener, solar panels, sprinkler system. All of these little things matter whenever we're taking a look at homes. Also, do you prefer a new build or a home with character that's not going to be in a master planned community? Next, we're going to be taking a look at where. Where, in my opinion, is debatably the most important W out of these 5, because location is going to be very, very important when it comes to buying a home. Have you done your own research in terms of where you want to live in San Antonio, which is great, and do you need to come down and just see it for yourself? Or are there certain things that you're looking for that you're unfamiliar about San Antonio that I can help you find? Do you need to be close to Lackland? Do you need to be close to downtown San Antonio? Do you need to be on the outskirts of San Antonio? These are all things that we'll take a look at together. Next, we're going to be taking a look at when. When do you need this home? Like I said earlier, is it in 90 days? Is it in 9 months? Do you need to move right now? All of these factors are going to determine what our speed is in terms of looking at homes. If you're on a longer timeline, again, it's never too soon to reach out because I'm able to set you up on an automated search that's going to provide you with homes that come on the market as time goes by. This can give you an idea of what's available, and if you aren't totally sure of exactly what you want, these homes can give you an idea of what we have here in San Antonio. The entire search is going to be catered to your timeline, whether it's, hey, we're here right now staying in an Airbnb, we need to buy now, or like I said, if it's next year. And finally, we're gonna take a look at why. Why are you moving? Are you downsizing? Are you upgrading? Are you relocating for your job? Are you relocating for family? All of these different things may help me strategize whenever we're taking a look at different homes and neighborhood options that you might not have even thought of before. Drop a comment down below. What is your one must-have that you absolutely cannot pass up whenever you're looking for a home? Is it a big yard, an office, a pool? Let me know down in the comments. After the 5 W's, we'll go ahead and discuss your budget and financing. Financing is something that most people are familiar with. It's getting a loan from a bank mortgage to pay for the home. You can pay in cash, you can do a 1031 exchange, and many, many more options, which is why it's important for us to discuss this. Before we actually start looking at homes, we're going to move into step number 3, which is the pre-approval process. We're going to make sure that you've gone through this process with a lender, have your pre-approval letter in hand, and are ready to go shopping with a budget in mind. If you aren't paying cash, having a pre-approval letter from a lender is a solid non-negotiable. If you don't have a local Texas or San Antonio lender, send me a comment down below or shoot me a text. I'd be happy to connect you with some local San Antonio realtors that are fast and can help you move with the pre-approval process seamlessly. This is the ultimate step before taking a look at homes. Timing in the residential market can move fast at times. When the right home pops up on the market, you're going to want to be able to submit an offer immediately, and a lot of sellers won't even take a look at your offer if you don't have that pre-approval letter attached. If we don't have a pre-approval letter and you are paying cash, then we'll go ahead and get a proof of funds letter to submit to the seller as well. This is one of the many things I should say, that is going to make your offer even more appealing. Also, before taking a look at homes, it is absolutely vital that we get some paperwork done. It is now a law in the Texas Real Estate Commission that we get these 3 things signed. First of all, I'm going to send you over an IABS form, or the Information About Brokerage Services form. This form is going to lay out what our relationship will be as me, the agent, you, the client, and the things that you can expect from me and the things that I can expect from you. It explains how real estate agency works here in Texas and how you can be protected as a buyer. This is simply an informational form and is not a legally binding contract. Additionally, we'll have a buyer's representation agreement signed. This is a legally binding contract that officializes our relationship as agent and client. And again, similar to the Information About Brokerage Services form, explains our relationship in depth. It establishes my fiduciary duty, confidentiality, and complete loyalty to protecting you throughout the real estate transaction. Additionally, I'll send over a consumer protection notice, which is a notice that we provide every single client with, whether we're working with them under a legally binding contract or just meeting for the first time. Whenever you are ready to go ahead and submit an offer for the home of your dreams, I'll also send you over a residential purchase contract, which is going to lay out the terms of the home purchase. All of these contracts and forms are things that we'll go through together, especially if you're unfamiliar with the process. I definitely don't mind sitting on a Zoom meeting for 15 minutes and going line by line to explain to you exactly what you're signing, just to make sure that you understand. Quick show of hands, who all thinks that step number 1 is to get on Zillow or Realtor.com and scroll through the homes available, save your favorite ones, and then make a move? I hate to break it to you, but that is actually step number 5. If you fall in love with a home before getting a pre-approval letter and representation, there's a high chance that that home may already be under contract and off the market by the time that you're ready to make a move. Step 5 is going to be starting your virtual search. Similar to what I was explaining earlier, we will start a virtual property search for you. This is different from looking on Zillow or Realtor.com because there are homes that are available that I have access to and Zillow might not, such as off-market opportunities and other opportunities that just might not be available on Zillow, or due to the algorithm on Zillow might not be pushed towards you. Once we kick off our virtual search, I'll set you up on a direct MLS search according to your 5 W's, and we'll take a look at things as they become of your interest. My job is to do my due diligence in terms of looking at PIDs, MUDs, HOA fees, and different things like this before we go and take a look at the home. The most important thing is to absolutely fall in love with the home virtually before we go see it in real life. My job during this phase isn't to sell you on a home, it's to point out all of the things that might be a contender to make you not want the home, and if you still like it, then that's how we know it's a good one. Moving into step number 6, we're finally ready to go shopping. Viewing homes online only gets you halfway there, which I'm sure you understand. It's far more important to be able to actually get your feet into the front door and walk through the home to feel the atmosphere and see it for yourself. If you're relocating to San Antonio, I'm happy to be your eyes and ears on the ground. Especially if you're relocating from out of state, there's also the possibility for me to go into homes, send you video tours, take in the location, take out the street noise, see kind of what everything is like around the home for you before you get here, just to make sure that that's going to be a good contender. Finding the right home can take a few days, it can take months, whatever your timeline is perfectly fine with me. When we're touring homes, my job is to point out the potential red flags of things, just to make sure that you're aware of them, whether it's an aged foundation, an HVAC unit that isn't working correctly, mold in the ceilings near the bathrooms, an aging roof, and your job is to decide if you're still going to be loving to live there. Once we find the right house and you're ready to make your move, we are ready to submit an offer and go from contract to close. This covers writing the offer, negotiating the terms, going through inspections and appraisals, and finally getting the keys at closing. While offer price is vital, negotiation involves much more than just negotiating the price. Earnest money, option fee amounts, length of the time on your option period, seller concessions towards your closing costs, and closing dates all impact how your offer is going to look to a seller. In Texas real estate, prices and terms are typically negotiated in 3 different stages: during the initial offer submission, during the option period, and after an inspector comes through, and additionally after the lender's appraisal comes back. For example, after an inspection, some things can be wrong with the home that you can't see through the eye. This is whenever we would negotiate either money for repairs or specific repairs. These are things that you don't want to miss and that you definitely need a realtor on your side to look for. I also just wanted to briefly touch, if you are relocating to Texas and not specifically San Antonio, eXp is a global network, which means that if you are relocating and you'd like to reach out to me, if I'm not able to help you in my covered areas, I'm able to refer you to another trusted agent that's going to be able to help you at the same service level as we would. So please don't hesitate to reach out, whether you're moving specifically to San Antonio or another area in Texas. Whether you and your family are ready to start your home buying process right now here in San Antonio or the state of Texas, or if it's going to be a little bit further down the line, please don't hesitate to give me a call, text, or email at any time at the information I have linked in the pinned comment below. I've got your back every single step of the way. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment about what you're thinking after taking a look at all of this. Feel free to take a look at some other videos on my channel, and I can't wait to work with you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.